maybe in due course I'll share all of them, but or certainly as many as possible. But yeah, so a while back, I used to read about famous dyslexic people, and there were huge lists on Google of famous dyslexic people. So I thought, what can I do with this list? And after a while, I thought, and back then I used to want to make loads of money. So I thought about having a network of. I thought, what if there was a network of dyslexic people who were all billionaires, and they all came together and worked together, networking together, and because they had so much wealth, like the brand would look so big, and they can invest in things they wanted to and things like that, and go into different industries that they might not be able to by themselves. So with each other's experience, and they invest together, or even have legal rights to use their company money instead of just their individual money. So like Charles Schwab, who's a dyslexic guy, who's a billionaire, founded Schwab Corp, I think it is. I must admit, I don't know 100% about what they, or don't know much about what they do, but something to do with finance, I know that. But it said their company had, like, I think it was trillions or something like that in assets under management. Again, I don't really, maybe I'm a bit naive about, I'm an ideas person, but I'm a bit naive about a lot of the things about how business works and all that. But I thought, imagine if they could use that, not just individual money, but company money, to invest in projects and make even more money. Again, I was probably a bit naive about how money works. I've read quite a bit online about dyslexic people who are, or people who are speculated to be dyslexic. Some of them, unfortunately, are no longer with us, and there's I don't know how much evidence people have, like Henry Ford or Walt Disney, who actually, to be honest, wasn't. Those people are said not to be very nice people, but I suppose people would see them still as quite inspirational. But anyway, there's even a list of supposedly 22 dyslexic people who are said to be billionaires. I'm not sure how accurate that list is, I've got to admit. But some dyslexic people have come out to say they're billionaires, such as, to say they're dyslexic, a big one. So, for instance, Richard Branson is a major one. And I think his net worth, as it's called it, and not so much to judge people on what they earn, but what they call net worth is said to be about 4 billion. I think, I'm not sure if that's pounds sterling or dollars, I'm not sure, but anyway. And there's Charles Schwab, who I just mentioned, who has a similar fortune, apparently. There's Craig McCaw, who was in the cellular industry, as they call it in America. I think we'd call it mobile phone industry. Funny enough, Richard Branson's also got lots of different businesses, and one of them is the mobile industry. And he's got, I think, altogether, he's got like 150 different businesses under one brand, under the Virgin brand, Virgin Enterprises. But yeah, sorry. And then there's John Chambers. I think his net worth is about $1 billion or so, who was the CEO of Cisco. Which is one of the reasons why I thought it'd be great if he had like a social enterprise which helped young dyslexics in Africa with learning about technology and things like that, as well as enterprise. So yeah, supposedly there's quite a few dyslexic people who are billionaires. I wonder what. Actually, I'd really love to know what you think about that idea. Do you think it's a foolish idea? Do you think I'm being naive about how money works, or if that would really work, or if having billionaires together in a brand, in one network, investing together with their skills, knowledge, and wealth, whether that would really actually work, or would it, and if so, would it really be a world-changing idea, or do you think it's naive? I'd love to hear your thoughts either way. So please post your discussions in the comments. I hope you'll keep them polite, but obviously that's your choice, free speech and all. So I'm opening up to obviously not everyone's going to be nice, but there you go. But yeah, I'd love to hear what different people think about that idea. I think it'd be great to hear what they think of that idea, actually. But whether it's something they would want to join, or what would make them want to join or not join such an organisation. Because like say someone like Richard Branson always says he's not motivated, or so he says, he's not motivated by money. So he might say, well, I don't actually want to make more money, I just want to have fun. But it's what he says anyway in many of his books and his interviews and things like that. But this could be something that he could find fun, or let's say he said, I want to go into different industries or different areas. But maybe this could be something that could help him to do that, because he could network with someone else who knows about an industry that he might not know about, or he might need advice about. So that person could, like if he wanted to go into technology and he was working with another dyslexic who was in technology, that dyslexic person could teach him about technology and so help him to go into that area. I hope this all makes sense and is interesting. And actually, another thing I'd like to ask you to comment about, if you're dyslexic especially, is like, does that inspire you to hear, if you hear about famous people, especially famous dyslexics? Hi, Mohammed. Does that make you think that, oh yeah, maybe I can achieve my dreams? Or does it make you think, it doesn't really interest me? Like, if you're not interested in making money anymore, or you don't think just because they made it, you might say, it doesn't mean you can. So I'd love to hear what does that just the number one question I'd like to ask is, do you think that this idea is something that would be a terrible idea, or a good idea, or somewhere in between? Do you think it could work? Do you think it would be a lot harder than I think? Or do you think I'm being naive? Or any views you have about the idea itself? And do you think hey Mohammed, I'm not ignoring you, I'm just trying to focus on my thoughts. So do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea, or somewhere in between? Or, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate it? So please comment what you think. And again, if you're dyslexic, and if you share this with other dyslexic people, especially children, does it inspire you to think, I can do great things? Or does it make you think, or does it not really interest you? So I'd love to hear what you think of the idea, whether it inspires you. I'm not sure if I can think of any other questions I'd ask. But in the comments section, you can also discuss with other people who also might have opinions. Again, hope you'll be polite, especially with each other. And if you think it's a great idea, would you like to edit a letter for that idea? As I say, if I made lots of money, most of it I'd give to charity. But I'd just feel proud, obviously, if my idea made money for other people, and that could be my legacy. I can't think of too much else to say. So I think I might wrap it up there. I hope you found this quite interesting. and as excited about the idea as I was, or in some cases still am. Or could those dyslexic billionaires even help in parts of Africa and Asia? Like I talked about, the social enterprise centres that they could set up, or they could create a curriculum especially for dyslexic students and independent schools, which I hope to come to again in October. Sorry, I've already missed August. But yeah, probably going to go sleep in a bit. Might make a part two either tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, have a good time wherever you are. Thanks for your comment, Mohammed, as well. Your comments, rather. Take care, bud.